Hey, so I have a big presentation today and I'm feeling nervous. And it's common, it's that same feeling I get right before a big race, a marathon or triathlon. For some of you, it may be, you've got a big meeting at stake, an exam, court date, and we're all overwhelmed with this feeling of nervousness because how are we going to do? So, a few things. First, last night I could not sleep at all. My head was just spinning around and around. But what I've learned is not to fight that feeling of not being able to sleep and being worried about it, because what matters is not how much sleep you get the night before that big event, but how much sleep you've banked in over the last several days and that week before that event. And if we can focus on sleeping several days before, we know that night before we're not going to get a lot of sleep, and that's okay. And second thing is, if you or someone tells you to just calm down, well, that doesn't work. Because when our body is in that heightened state of high levels of nerves and energies, it's the way the body is sending signals to our heart, to our lungs, to our muscles to get ready for this big event. And simply saying, just calm down, just relax, is not going to work. So I don't fight and insist that I try to calm down. Instead, I try to reframe that situation into, okay, this is exciting, this is it, I've prepared for this, and I'm all about making sure that it happens. So not really trying to calm myself down. And third, it's not uncommon that your head's spinning around thinking of so many different scenarios, and instead what I need to do is give my mind a very specific task. So I try to really visualize step by step what's going to happen. Whether it's a presentation, I focus on that first opening statements, so that I just rehearse it. I rehearse the venue, I play it in my head. And same thing goes with a big race or big event or meeting. I start playing that head over and over again so that it gives that mind something to do, and it allows me to anticipate that opening scenario, so that if I know I can get through that first phase, everything else just becomes momentum. So if you've got a big event coming up, number one, don't lose sleep about not being able to sleep the night before. That's common. Just remember that you've banked in the sleep the several nights before. Don't worry about not calming down or telling people to calm down. It's about embracing that excitement. Turn that fear into excitement. And third, give your mind some homework. Visualize the steps and what you're going to do in the course of that event, and that will get you in the right frame of mind. Finally, for me, I always have my go-to song that I listen. Something familiar that gives me a sense of, I know this scenario, I've been here before, and I can get through it. So all the best.